Hey guys, Nercules here. It's cardio day because it's Wednesday. But first, we're going to check out some new comics right now. All right, guys, picked up a crazy haul today. I can't believe how many books came out this week. But starting over here on the right, Amazing Spider-Man number 32. Loving what has been going on in Amazing Spider-Man lately. Very cool, and I'm very excited for this Who Are the Gods event and kind of what's going to unfold with that. So very cool. Next, we have this awesome facsimile edition of Amazing Spider-Man number 300. Gotta love this classic McFarlane art, and I love with these facsimiles that they've been doing. Hulk number 1 and Fantastic Four number 1 and all these things where we're getting the original ads and all that stuff too is very, very fun. This book right here actually came out last month, so issue number 2 just came out this month, but to me it was new, so I picked it up today. I love this variant cover, and I really like a couple things about this. I haven't read the book yet, but I love kind of the stray dogs type of vibe. I think that's very cool. Animals seem to be very in vogue right now in comics. And also Cliff Belinsky being attached to it. I think that lends itself to being kind of an interesting story arc, and I'm just really curious kind of where this will go. So anyway, this is a book to maybe look out for. It looks really, really fascinating. I absolutely adore these Disney covers. So this is the one that came out for this month, celebrating this Disney 100, right? They've been doing this all year, these kind of variant ones. And so having Daisy be Ghost Spider, I just think is super cool. The hood looks awesome. Edge of Spider-Verse up there. So this is definitely worth picking up just for the cover. Then we kind of checked some of these out last week, but these Miss Minutes covers have been really neat as they've kind of been gracing a bunch of different books gearing up to Loki season 2. So this is the one from Immortal Thor number 1 that just came out this week. A nice hefty book too. It comes with a nice hefty price tag with it, but nevertheless, if you can pick up the Miss Minutes cover, I love the kind of Thor crack of lightning reflecting in her eye. I feel like that's really cool. Then Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Stranger Things number 2. This is a super fun series. I love Turtles crossover books. I think they're really, really fun. Like when they did the Ghostbusters one or they've done Power Rangers. I think they're really cool. And with Stranger Things, it's really neat, right? And so you have the Demogorgon, the Mousers in the background. And anyway, I just love kind of the overall vibe of this. Very cool. And then this book right here is brand new this week, and this is the one we're going to take a look at in a minute. Another Miss Minutes cover, and I love this. This is probably my favorite Miss Minutes cover that they are doing with all these kind of crossovers. But this is for Marvel Unleashed number 1. So this is another book about Marvel pets. Like I said, pets are in vogue right now. So let's open this up and take a look. All right, so let's check this out. Again, I'm loving this cover by this artist named Chrissy Zullo, and she's just wonderful. She does these really soft, kind of rounded edges. She did a cover for Miles Morales Spider-Man number 1 that has Miles as a cat, and I really love it. Just these really like playful covers, right? But definitely fits right in, has a nice kind of Fallout vibe, which works perfectly for Miss Minutes. But jumping into the book here, I love this first page in. We get this nice double spread tribute to John Romita, and I love that, right? So a little bit about him and his legacy, and then just quotes from other just huge writers and people in the industry. Just a wonderful little tribute. I think that is fantastic. And then we get into the story. It's like the tone changes immediately, right? And we get these vibrant, bright colors and lots going on. And we have Goose and we have Lockjaw and we have Frog Thor. We have all these kind of cool characters out the gates. And so as the story kind of unfolds, I love this. We get Kraven, who's definitely going to be popping up more and more in things, right? And so just building up to the Spider-Man 2 video game coming out, the movie. And so I love that we're getting more Kraven because he's an excellent, excellent villain and really a nice kind of villain for a story like this that deals with more animals and stuff like that. But the penciling, the coloring in this are just top notch, kind of, what you'd expect from Marvel. But actually, I really like just kind of perusing this story a little bit. I thought it was going to be a little bit sillier, right? Like Life of Pets type of thing. It's fun in that way, but it's kind of interesting. There's still kind of some overtone to it that makes it feel like, no, this is still like a real kind of scenario that requires real heroes, right? And so I think that that's kind of fun. But just some of the things that you can do because they're pets, right? Chewbacca Sassy Danvers. Like, imagine how dire the consequences would have to be to require the assistance of a cat. Just, oh my gosh, the writing in this is just beautiful. If they can do writing like that in every issue, then no doubt this is going to be a smash hit. But I'm going to leave it right there, just because I feel like this right here, this image just kind of builds on some of that tension, like I was saying, where there's some silly tones and it's playful and it's fun, but you also get like, there's actually kind of maybe a serious story behind it. And kind of, they walk that line really well, where it's like, it's fun, it's playful, it's pets, but they're also actually kind of real heroes with real kind of superhero challenges and things like that. So anyway, really love where this is headed. I know on the last page, there's kind of a spoiler, so I definitely don't want to open that, but a couple of variant covers, definitely worth checking out. Like I said, the Zulu one is the best in my opinion, because I love these Miss Minutes ones, but check it out, and I want to know what your thoughts. Are you liking Unleashed? Are you liking kind of this shift and focus into more animals and things like that in comics? Let me know what you think in the comments. And until next time, high five, subscribe. Subscribe. Oh yeah. Hercules.